Yeah, this is Black Light. Greetings to all my brothers and sisters, those that's friendly and those that are not friendly. But check this out. We're talking about the YouTube wars that seems to be drawing a lot of attention. We're focusing on young Pharaoh and Nature Boy and Seti. Not as much Seti. I said in my last videos that Nature Boy was a little deeper because of his creativity than young Pharaoh. See, I just started my YouTube journey about 3 years ago, observing my grandson with a tablet. But I have a background in communication, broadcasting, and radio. Plus, I'm a musician and a recording artist here in Detroit, Michigan. I can recognize, creative people. Not saying that young Pharaoh ain't creative now. Young Pharaoh is creative. He works with what he got pretty good. But he also is obvious that he bit off a lot of people, Polite. Uh, he bit off of Sinetta. He bit off of Seti. You know. But young Nature Boy, he disappeared when he came out. He came out totally different from a different point of view, different angle. More creative. Got to give him that. And I'm not saying which one of these brothers I favor. I don't favor neither one. I have no favorites. I'm just merely out observing. The reason why I'm doing that is to send a message to those that follow and those brothers and sisters are going back and forth arguing with each other. Now, it seems that the general audience, they kind of like this kind of carrying on the YouTube wars and beefing. To me, it comes from hip hop, beefing or whatever. Each brother comes out beneficial, and the real problem is that we're living in a superficial or an unnatural world that's gripping the whole planet. And we grew up, in it, see. All of us, Nature Boy, young Pharaoh, and young Nature Boy thinks that if he go away, like in the jungle, that he could start a paradise, but you bringing some of the toxic poison that you grew up in with you. Unless you have a right mindset, because how do I know this? If it wasn't so, you wouldn't be in a war with Pharaoh. And see, y'all don't want to stay away from the devil, man. Y'all partner up with the devil quicker than you partner up with with your those of your own kind, because you think it's more of a of state of mind, but no, it's the nature. It's more of the difference in nature. It's a polarity thing. You got one end of the pole to the next end of the pole. You see, and it's a matter of degrees, man. And one is lacking certain certain substance. You see, and the one is lacking almost makes him a different species. He's almost like man, but not man. He's mankind. He's a kind of a man. And this is who y'all, you know, wherever you go, this is who you take with you, because we grew up in it. You know, we grew up in the Caucasian's world. So we done took on his attributes. And this is what y'all don't understand, man. And see, y'all come down on the teachings of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. But those teachings, man, I don't care if you ain't gotta be FOI. You could just get the book, Message to the Black Man, and some of the books that's out there. And he in the Message to the Black Man, he got Quranic verses and Bible verses to match what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? And y'all need to peep that. But see, y'all ain't into that. You know, y'all into them dollars. Y'all into a whole bunch of sex. Freaking, man. When you're over sex, you're a freak with a hole in a tree, man. When you're over sex, man. When you don't have a discipline and the knowledge and the science of sex, you start freaking with animals. You know. But all sex is just to reproduce, man. And you made it pleasurable for yourself to reproduce yourself. That's all it is, man. That's all it is, man. You know. But anyway, we gonna get deep into this, man, cause I'm using these two brothers to teach off of. You know. And maybe some of y'all young ones will wake up. This is Black Light.